The Huebner Gold Medal represents everything about the college. It's about performing on a volunteer basis to help the mission of the college and to help the public. And I can't think of anybody that does that better than Scott Davison.
Scott is a very values-based person, and I'm quite sure that's a result of his upbringing. His father was a minister, his mother taught in the church, and that's transcended to everything he's done in the rest of his life.
Didn't go looking for life insurance as his career. I think it found him, and it was the perfect match.
He has a fiduciary responsibility to take care of OneAmerica, and he's done a tremendous job at that. But he cares about the industry because he recognizes that when you think about life insurance, we're talking about having a great impact on the protection of our country in so many different ways.
One of the things I admire the most about Scott is he's always looking for a way to approach things differently because he wants to ensure that we're doing our part to keep people from being in poverty.
He is working really hard to get more Black professionals involved in our insurance business and use the life insurance industry's investment power to help create sustainable low-income housing.
He is a consensus builder, and importantly, he has a very sure moral compass. He's in this profession to do the right thing, and he wanted to lead ACLI as chairman in order to help the community of life insurers do the right thing.
He's the CEO of one of the premier financial services companies in our industry. And the fact that he volunteers his time to the American College because he believes in who we are and what we're doing, it just speaks volumes.
He certainly injected himself into the college at a time when the college really needed him the most.
Scott and I served as the chair and vice chair during what we soon found out was a very challenging time for the college, and decisions had to be made.
Scott's very, very smart. He's also very instinctual, and I think he was one of the first who recognized something was awry.
We didn't have the kind of leadership we needed. We weren't growing the institution the way we needed to.
And with other board members, jumped in and took action.
When you look back now, the college is in an incredible position because of some of the decisions that Scott and some of our other peers made.
Scott was extremely instrumental in bringing George here.
He became a friend to me. He became a mentor to me. He became a confidant for me. Scott knew that the boards were not functioning at the highest level. Just imagine me trying to change things and I gotta get 80 people to buy into it. It's not possible. When I was able to say, here's what I believe we have to do in transitioning the 2 boards down to 1, then Scott was like, okay, I've been saying this for years. You have our full support.
As a result of that, George and the college have been able to move forward on a lot of initiatives much more quickly and effectively than they would have in the past.
He led this organization through a difficult transition at a time when, it could have been an existential threat. And he did it with grace and with humor and with persistence. The litmus test of leadership is they will follow, and we followed Scott.
He always wants to be a part of helping someone really discover how to create and develop the best version of themselves.
And when it comes time for him to share his wisdom, his thoughts, he does it very eloquently and practically so that we can get things accomplished. I love that about him.
Direct, smart, collegial. I'd say he's actually pretty funny. A very, very dry wit.
And he doesn't hesitate to make fun of himself, but if you deserve it, you'll be on the other side of a good laugh as well.
His unselfishness comes out through his background. He was a swimmer through high school, through college, and now opens up his pool for anybody in the neighborhood that wants to come and swim laps with him. That's a really cool thing that he's doing with his family.
I think Scott would say his greatest achievement is his family. They're incredibly important to him, and he invests lots of time and love and energy for them.
Every week we would talk about our families, and he'd talk about Lorraine and his love and devotion to her. I feel I'm so blessed that I've been able to get to know Scott Davison, the man. I appreciate his support and his guidance and his expertise as a board chair and as an executive, but I'm really more impressed with the man.
Scott, congratulations on this wonderful honor. There's no better recipient, and all of us at ACLI are cheering you.
I can't congratulate Scott enough on the Huebner Award. He so deserves it.
Scott, thank you for your service to the college.
Scott, I want to say congratulations. It's been such a pleasure and really an honor for me to get to know you. When I'm with you, I always feel better.
Scott, congratulations on receiving the highest honor from the American College. You are so deserving of this award. It is my belief that your life's work represents the goals and aspirations of what the American College had in mind.
Scott, having watched you serve our college over these last 15 years, you earned it, you deserve it, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.